Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today it is Friday, April 15th of 2022. It's 42 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius with a wind chill of 36 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 degrees Celsius. It's a damp, cloudy morning. Sun's starting to come up, though. It's 67 days till summer. And in 1921, Boulder, Colorado had 76 inches or 193 centimeters of snow in 24 hours. That's something. So today we're going to do our Medhool Dates. I'm going to repot them, and I pulled one out, and that thing got a taproot and a half. We're going to repotting for Medhool Dates is best done in the spring or fall. It grows indoors with plenty of sun, sandy loam, clay soil, whatever. It's all okay. So let's give it a try. I got some deep pots to get the roots grown because the first one I pulled out looks a little scraggly, but check out the root on it. This has a taproot and a half. Look at that. So I'm going to cut off a little bit of it, a good third of it, just till I get to the feeder roots here. Just going to cut about that much off. And yes, I sterilized my tools. And it was grown in just sand and perlite. It came up real good. So I didn't have sand yet. I'm still waiting for them to get in sand, and I didn't have a chance to go to Schroeder's. So, Tom, what'd you do with your measuring cup? Here it is. So I just mixed up some sand and some perlite together from the pot, from the mix. And all it did on the bottom was put in some unmilled sphagnum moss. I'm going to put that in there. And I want this thing to grow, so we're just going to, this is going to be a little bit of a kookaroo thing. So you can see what I'm doing. Let's get it a little closer here so I'm not in your way. So we're just going to keep our taproot in just to the side. We're just going to curly it around there. I know it's in the corner there, but what are you going to do? I probably could cut a little more taproot off, but for now I'm just gonna, yeah, I think we'll do that because right now it's not gonna fit in the pot, and we got plenty of root on here. So I'm gonna just take it off to about here, put it in, put our mix in. There we go. And it should straighten itself out. Just going to push it down, and I'm going to take some of the sand and, well, really it's probably got worm castings in it too. Just put some on the top. And let's get to the next one. Let's pull it out. Let's see what it looks like. And these are the other ones right here. So let's get it out. You have to work fast because you never know on Mr. Tablet. And look at the root system on this guy. That is a root system and a half. And that taproot is humongous. So I'm just going to, let's spritz it a little bit. And I got a lot of feeder roots here. So I'm just going to cut it to about here so we can get it into the pot. And let it go from there. And hopefully it'll develop a good root system. So I'm going to take that much off. We'll see how it does. And we'll get our mix in. Get our little palm in there. And we'll see what happens this summer and how it's going to grow. Of course, you got to get it used to the light once you get it outside. There we go. We'll take a little bit of our mix here that we had it in and put it on the top of the soil. That way there it'll go down. Now here, right there is where I'm digging it out. I don't know if you can see it. So there's 2 more in here, so let's just gently take them out. And here's a nice big one here. And we're going to cut the taproot back to here. This is a long taproot and a half. So we're going to cut it back to here and see what happens. First I'm going to take and spritz it so we don't cut into the sand. You can see how nice it's growing. We're taking it off about here. Now you can eat your Medhool dates, save the seeds, plant them in a nice sandy perlite mix, and in 2 months they should start to grow, because it usually takes about a couple of months for them to grow. So there we go, we got that down like that. Okay, don't go falling on me. I'm going to take some of the sand here, put it on there because it's heavy to hold it in. Take a little bit more of our mix, stick it in, just like that. Push it in. Okay, let's get our other guy out. Have to work fast because Mr. Fussy Pants iPad, you never know when he's going to decide to say, that's it, Tom. So, this one has a beautiful long taproot also, and that just broke off. But you can see there some of the taproot broke off, but you can see this is the mix I put it in. It's mostly sand with perlite. I'll put some on top of there, on top of there, so we hold them up just like that. Our little mix. So let's cut this guy right about here. Give him a chance to grow. Cut off the Medhool date, fell off. Take a little bit of our sandy mix, put it on our roots because that's where it knows its home is. There we go. Just like that. I have more to repot. I don't want to do it in this video because I don't know Mr. Fussy Pants here. I don't know how long he's going to let me do the video. Okay, so now we'll get our, and that's all I did was mainly a sandy mix with a little bit of worm castings and perlite, and they grew real good. I can't believe how nice they took off. Sandy mix really worked out great. So I'm gonna, once I get sand, I'll mix the other ones in a sandy mix. So with this deep pot, this should help us to get these to grow good. Give them some more of our mix on top. There we go. Just like that. Yes, Freddy, Mr. Elephant will be here. He's gonna water these guys in now. Freddy's the little 4-year-old that likes watching my videos with his mother. So, let's give it a little spritz. Now, the good thing about the sand, it'll wash in and mix well with the vermiculite. Okay. Just like that. Mr. Elephant Freddy. There he is. We got it all mixed in, watered in. They've been growing this good in a north window. So let's see how they do. I don't want to get them too wet because they ain't going to be able to dry out good. But they like moisture when they first start to grow. And this guy right here, we're just going to give him a little boost with the sand to keep them up. He's a little weak, but this should do it. Just like that. So don't be afraid to try a Medhool date. You never know. Can we make a bonsai tree out of it? I don't know. We'll see how it grows. I know they grow tall, but hey, you eat dates, so you'll have plenty of seeds to grow your own little date tree. So this is Friday. This is the Easter weekend. This is when I was young, we used to help my mother make start stuff. She had the machine where we put the casings on and make our own Polish sausage, boil the eggs, color the eggs, because in our Polish custom we bless the baskets tomorrow, so we just make the food what we can eat for breakfast on Sunday. And these next 3 days, spend it with your kids. My mom used to make homemade bread on Saturday. Oof. That was something. We weren't allowed to eat until it cooled off, and it usually took till like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But you take care, everybody. Have a nice Easter. I'm not going to bother you because this is a good weekend for the family to be together, cook, make some eggs, color your eggs, make some homemade bread. Hey, we did it from scratch. We didn't have none of these fancy machines. My mom used to make the dough, put it in on the bed, cover it real good, let it rise, and then we'd have to roll it and make our little buns. Then we make lamb cakes. Friday and Saturday was a day to remember. And then Sunday we'd sit down and have our breakfast, go to church, have our breakfast, eat all the food that was blessed, and that was it. So have a good day. If your customs are other than that, just have a good weekend and enjoy your family. It's family time on Sunday. Don't let nobody bother you. I mean, spend time with the relatives and everything, but after 3 o'clock or after 6 o'clock, tell them the phone's off. You're not talking to nobody. This is the time with the family. So you take everybody, have a happy Easter, have a good day, try some dates. They're good for you. And save the seeds and be patient. 1 to 2 months, a little bit longer than 2, but they still grow. So take care, everybody. Have a good day. Have a happy Easter. And I better shut up because Mr. iPad, Mr. Fussy Pants is telling me time to go. See you, everybody.